Hello and welcome to another Budgeting with Val. I am Nicole, and today we will be working on our debt binder, a month ahead binder, and something else as well. So, to get started, we will be playing with I think it's a D4. So we have a D4, and the amount of money that we're working with is uh, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, I have money missing. Let me just gather that quickly. My calculation was off. There's a 10 rand missing. There's two 10 rands missing. Do we have the 10 rands? So this is just where I've been keeping my money and making change. My unofficial bank. Okay, so we can start. Let's just pack things away. Okay, so how we're going to play it is for every row, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, we will then just put down 10 rand, 20 rand, 30 rand, and 40 rand. So let's get started. So our first is 3, 10, 20, 30. Our next row is going to be 3, 10, 20, 30. This might be a very quick game. Okay, 1. I'm still getting the hang of rolling. 2, 1, 2, 2, and the last one will get 1. So we can pack this up and let's get saving to pay down debt. Love it. So our first envelope. So I'm not sure whose dashboard is. I'm not sure whose dashboard this is. I'm still trying to find so that I can credit the creator. But we saved 40 rand, 50 rand in this challenge. Let's take a look and see. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And the creator for this suspect claims she's broke but always buys iced coffee. That is me. Is the secret budgeter. So we have already marked off 2. I'm just going to mark it off a bit more visible. And we say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we can mark off 5. Everything is in 10 rand increments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So next we have so I think I filmed this previously and then it stopped filming halfway through. So I never posted the video. So that's why you're seeing partially completed, partially done challenges. Okay. So this is from the Fruitful Dollar. It says brew can do it. Okay. And it received 10, 20, 30, 40, and it has a 10. So that's 50 altogether. So we can mark off. Okay, I started with heart, so let's do that. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. My hearts are a bit insane, but it's all part of the fun. Okay. The next challenge received 10 only, and that is challenge number 1, which is by the Fruitful Dollar as well. So this is a coffee theme binder, and coffee makes me happy. As it says, to make me happy, make me coffee, bring me coffee, be coffee. which many can attest to, that is how I am. And we're just going to mark off another one. Okay. Our next challenge that received 20 Rand for two is a theme going on. My dog is barking, but I think it's fine. Is by budgeting with Lisa, and it's caffeinated and medicated. So it received a 10. Let's just see if there's any other challenge in here, because nothing's marked off. But there's a 50. So altogether it's 70. So, oh, we do have little marks here. So 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That is for number 2. Our next binder, our next challenge is received 1. We received a 10 Rand. So this is Becca Can Budget. And currently it has 50 and it's received 10 Rand. So we can just mark off one more heart. So this is a set of tinies. It's a full, but there's a coffee cup in everyone. So that is why it's been added to the coffee binder. Yeah, so let's go for it. So I got this idea from Steps on a Budget. I saw that she has theme binders for her debt and um, various other things that she's saving for, and I really love the idea. And like, let's do it. Okay, this is a roll and save, but I just made everything 10 Rand each because we do work with South African rands, and I don't like using coins. Um, so I just decided everything should get a 10 Rand. I don't also like using coins, and I can't always guarantee how many coins I'll have. So I thought this is the best way to make it still workable for me. Okay, so that is our debt, extra savings, all done. So next is our month ahead binder. What I do is I put 10 Rand in per envelope. This is month ahead and emergency fund. So I have my buffer built up already, but um, because of what I'm doing, I'd like to actually get a 12-month month ahead buffer and 12-month emergency fund. So every envelope is going to get 18 Rand, and I will then just mark off. So month of love, so we're doing pink, and so that first one is 10 Rand. I think I'll be also using the snowball method for for this binder as well. Of once we fill up one, then the money that was allocated will move over to the next envelope. Subscriptions is also getting a 10 Rand. So the subscriptions, the amounts for each of my month ahead categories are inflated. Um, I felt it best to just have a building a buffer to these amounts as well, so that if anything happens, nothing stands still. I need to make sure each envelope is open. So, for instance, okay, so medical that is at 1,200 a month, but I actually want to bump up the amount so that if it is that my daughter and I needed to go to the doctor, um, I was feeling maybe we should put that amount in as well and what our medications are. So you might see a few changes. Storage is getting a 10. So Storage is 13 Rand. This is from HK Budgets. So I love it because it's 120 squares. So it makes progress more visible. That's the type of progress I like to see, because these are big amounts, and you can't always save like a lot. Um, so that is why I enjoy the 120 squares. So for pet expenses, so this is insurance. I think I added if she needs food, if she needs anything, then that will be included in the pet expenses that we're saving for. Okay. Next is car expenses. So again, I mean for a car that's paid off a monthly expense of 1,920. Oh, I shouldn't have marked that. Let me put the marker away. I'll just keep track of that. Um, yeah, it includes like a tank of petrol for a month. So if there's a tire that goes or something, so those are the amounts that's the inflated amount. So mortgage is getting a 10 Rand. So these amounts going on are quite high. So we won't be able to mark off anything now. Okay, so variable expenses, which are also, I think my amount is not correct, but I'll sit again with my calculations. I think for now it's fine. Debt minimum payment is also an inflated amount, just so that there's a bit of a buffer. And I think if anything happens with debt, we might just use the money to pay off a sum of money. Then we have personal insurance. So this amount hasn't been finalized yet. I still need to sort out a few things. So what I am going to do is I'm still busy finalizing. I'll add in the 10 Rand, but we're not marking anything off. Okay, so next is our emergency fund section. So I have my own personal emergency fund. This is from a set that I got with NK Budgets. I think I'm going to have more made because I have my own emergency fund. Um, then I want one for my daughter or family, actually, just a family emergency fund to build that. We have our vehicle emergency fund and we have pet emergency fund. So these will just be getting a 10 Rand stuck in. And um, my goal for this at the moment is just 3,000. So each icon will be 100. Um, but I think I will, when we get the savings challenges going, I think it will be easier for me to, oh, I'm never sure with these envelopes. I think I need to get the ones with no zip. Um, I'll have to take a look online and see. Vehicle emergency. So we're just starting at 1,000 Rand and then we'll build it up in 1,000 Rand increments. Um, so that is vehicle emergency. These are a set from Canadian Finance Journey. So she has quite a few. Yeah, this was one that was car related, but I think it all comes in a set. But I'll link it down below. This is also from Canadian Finance Journey. And I'm also just working in 1,000 increments to build up that emergency fund. So there we go. That is our month ahead and emergency fund binder. We won't see this on a weekly basis, so this might come out either once a month or I'll bring out the envelope, the binder, maybe every second week or so. Thanks.